Drinking buddies, I got a cool 5 bottle haul to share with you, and I thought I would explain to you how whiskey math works. Well, at least how it works for me. Let's go.
I'm your drinking buddy.
All right, drinking buddies. So we'll begin with trades. I traded a bunch of stuff to get these 3 bottles. First is this Old Carter batch 11. We're starting things off strong because this is one I've wanted. This is the American whiskey batch 11. I tried a sample of it and I thought it was just really good. I really wanted to get a bottle. I was going to look for it next month when I go to Kentucky, but I saw it in a trade and I had the trade pieces and said, screw it, let's do it. Same guy also had this really cool Whiskey Del Box special edition from 2020 or 2021. It's their 10-year anniversary bottle, 100 proof. I missed out on this one. It's Calvados cask. I missed out on this one. It's 10 years. I love this brand, so I really wanted to get one, but I missed out on it. I said that already, sorry. And I saw it on his trading chart, and so I had enough pieces to trade for that and this Antique 107. So let's talk a little trade math. So this is whiskey math point 1. I traded for these bottles, so basically they were free. That's the way my brain sees it anyway. I didn't pay anything for these bottles because I took pieces that I'd already paid for and traded them for this. So whiskey point 1, a traded bottle is free. Next up, I went to AJ's in Phoenix. I didn't see anything exciting there. And then I hit up Trevor's in Phoenix. And I happened to see this 1792 Bottled and Bond single barrel select. So it's Trevor's Bottled and Bond. It's under $40 and it completes a vertical for me. I didn't realize I didn't own a Bottled and Bond. So that's pretty cool. Now I have every major release from 1792 and I really like their picks. Every pick I've ever had is really tasty. So this is pretty cool to have. And this is whiskey math point 2. If it's a store pick and it's under $50, you gotta buy it. It doesn't really count as spending. If you don't have any money in your whiskey budget left, but if it's an under $50 single barrel, it doesn't count. All right, so our third piece of whiskey math. I went to Pitch Next, which is it's a restaurant that does a lot of store picks, and they have a bottle shop in the restaurant. I met a good friend there. And we had lunch and they were doing a package drop. And how the package drops work, I'll show the package drops that they had today right here. You pay that amount and you get those bottles that are in the package. You might only want one of the bottles in the package though. Each one only has one allocated bottle in each one. So maybe you don't need that George Remus. Maybe you don't need that Knob Creek single barrel. I have 3 Knob Creek single barrels. I don't need any more. But I was really tempted to buy the stagg bundle. So it would have been $285 for the stagg bundle. You would have got a stagg and those other bottles. And you break it down, that's about $70 a bottle, right? Yeah, about $70 a bottle. And that's not too bad, especially when you're considering stags in there. But I didn't need the other 3 bottles. So my buddy left, he gave me a bunch of blinds. So those are upcoming. That's another tease. We got a lot of blinds to do coming up. Another friend mentioned that he was 2 minutes away, so I waited for him. We chatted for a minute, and he mentioned that there's a gas station around the corner that has a Stagg 23A for $150. Whiskey math part 3. I'm not buying a Stagg Junior or a Stagg for $150. I'm saving $135 because I didn't buy the bundle. Whiskey math. So I went and bought it. I overpaid for it. I've never actually paid that much more than MSRP for a bottle. So I figure, there's a first time for everything. Generally, I don't like to support those stores that mark stuff up super high, but that's considerably less than secondary. So $150 for a Stagg, I'll do it. Especially when I paid more than that for bottles that I don't really like. When I'm willing to pay more than $150 for a Old Fitzgerald. When Russell's 13's MSRP is now $150. Guess I'm willing to pay $150 for Stagg. Don't let Buffalo Trace see this. If anyone knows how to make sure Buffalo Trace can see this video so they don't raise their prices, that'd be cool. So help me out with that, computer people. But don't mess up the algorithm because I need other people to see it. Anyway, drinking buddies, what do you think of my 5-bottle flight? Do you ever use whiskey math? Let me know in the comments some of your whiskey math you've used, and what recent bottles have you gotten? Cheers. We'll see you on the next one.